Psychedelics and Tools for Depression. Hook, midnight to 0:45. What if one of the most controversial substances in modern history could help scientists better understand depression? For decades, depression has affected millions of people around the world. It can steal motivation, happiness, energy, and even hope. While traditional treatments such as therapy and antidepressant medications help many people, some individuals continue to struggle despite trying multiple approaches. Now researchers are investigating an unexpected area of science, psychedelics. But do psychedelics actually cure depression? Are they safe? And what does the latest research really say? In today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating science behind psychedelics, depression, and the evidence-based tools that may support mental health recovery. Make sure to stay until the end, because we'll also explore practical lifestyle strategies backed by science that anyone can use to support their mental well-being. Let's begin. What is depression? 0:45 to 3 o'clock. Before discussing psychedelics, we first need to understand depression itself. Depression is much more than simply feeling sad. Everyone experiences sadness from time to time. Depression, however, is a medical condition that can affect how a person thinks, feels, and functions in daily life. Common symptoms may include persistent sadness, loss of interest in activities once enjoyed, fatigue and low energy, changes in sleep patterns, difficulty concentrating, feelings of hopelessness, changes in appetite, social withdrawal. Imagine waking up every morning feeling exhausted before your day even begins. Imagine activities you once loved suddenly feeling meaningless. For many people living with depression, this is a daily reality. So what causes depression? The answer is complex. Scientists believe depression may involve a combination of genetics, brain chemistry, chronic stress, traumatic experiences, social isolation, medical conditions, lifestyle factors. Rather than having a single cause, depression often develops through multiple interacting factors. And here's something many people don't realize. Depression isn't a sign of weakness. It is a complex health condition involving both the brain and the body. Have you or someone you know ever struggled with depression? Let us know in the comments how important mental health awareness is in today's world. Why are scientists studying psychedelics? 3 to 6 o'clock. Now let's explore the question that has captured the attention of researchers around the world. What exactly are psychedelics? Psychedelics are substances that can significantly alter perception, mood, and conscious experience. Examples often discussed in research include Psilocybin, LSD, DMT, mescaline. For many years, these substances received little scientific attention. However, recent research has renewed interest in understanding how they interact with the brain. Scientists are particularly interested in how certain psychedelic compounds affect serotonin systems. Serotonin is a neurotransmitter involved in mood regulation, emotional processing, and other important brain functions. Researchers are investigating whether carefully controlled psychedelic-assisted therapy may help some individuals experiencing treatment-resistant depression. Notice something important here. The focus is not simply on the substance itself. Many studies examine psychedelic experiences combined with professional psychological support in highly controlled settings. This is a very different situation from unsupervised recreational use. That distinction is critical. Myth versus fact, 6 to 8 o'clock. Let's bust some common myths. Myth 1. Psychedelics are proven cures for depression. Fact. Current research is promising, but scientists continue to study long-term effectiveness, safety, and who may benefit most. No treatment works for everyone. Myth 2. If something is natural, it is automatically safe. Fact. Natural substances can still have risks and side effects. Safety depends on many factors including dosage, medical history, environment, and professional supervision. Myth 3. Depression can always be solved with a single treatment. Fact. Mental health recovery often involves multiple tools working together, including therapy, social support, healthy habits, and medical care when appropriate. The brain on depression, 8 to 10 o'clock. To understand why researchers are interested in psychedelics, we need to look inside the brain. Scientists have observed that depression may involve patterns of thinking that become repetitive and difficult to escape. Many people describe being trapped in cycles of negative thoughts. It's almost as if the brain keeps replaying the same emotional playlist over and over again. Some researchers theorize that certain psychedelic experiences may temporarily alter brain network activity, potentially allowing new patterns of thinking and emotional processing. This area of research is still evolving, but it has generated significant scientific interest. Imagine being stuck on the same road every day, then suddenly discovering an entirely new route. This analogy helps explain why scientists are exploring whether changes in brain connectivity could play a role in future mental health treatments. But psychedelics are only one piece of the puzzle. The most important tools for mental health may be more accessible than many people realize. And that's exactly what we'll explore next: psychedelics and tools for depression. Part 2. The role of lifestyle in brain health, 2030 to 2300 hours. When people think about depression, they often search for one powerful solution. But what if recovery is more like building a house? A strong house needs many bricks. Mental health often works the same way. Research suggests that healthy daily habits can help support emotional well-being and overall brain health. Let's look at some of the most important lifestyle tools. Nutrition and the brain. Did you know your brain uses about 20% of your body's energy? That means what you eat can influence how your brain functions. A balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, healthy fats, and protein provides important nutrients that support brain health. No single food can cure depression, but nourishing the body gives the brain the resources it needs to function at its best. Think of your brain as a high-performance engine. The quality of the fuel matters. Stress management. Stress is a normal part of life, but chronic stress can place enormous pressure on both the brain and body. Over time, constant stress may contribute to emotional exhaustion and worsen symptoms of depression. Some helpful stress management strategies include deep breathing exercises, mindfulness practices, spending time in nature, physical activity, relaxation techniques, maintaining healthy boundaries. Here's a question. When life becomes overwhelming, what helps you manage stress? Everyone's answer may be different. The power of purpose. Many people recovering from depression describe something unexpected. They didn't just need relief from symptoms. They needed a reason to move forward. Purpose can come from many places: family, faith, friendships, creativity, learning, helping others, personal goals. Purpose doesn't eliminate challenges, but it can provide direction during difficult times. Even small goals can create momentum. One step forward often leads to another. Why social support matters. 2300 hours, 25:00. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack alone. Now imagine several people helping carry the weight. The load becomes lighter. This is one reason social support can be so valuable. Depression often encourages people to withdraw from others. Support may come from friends, family members, therapists, support groups, community organizations. Simply knowing someone cares can make an enormous difference. And remember, seeking support is not weakness. It is a healthy and courageous step. Additional myths about depression: 25:00, 27:00. Let's bust a few more common myths. Myth: people with depression should just think positively. Fact: positive thinking alone is not a treatment for depression. Depression is a complex health condition involving biological, psychological, and social factors. Myth: only adults experience depression. Fact: depression can affect people of all ages, including teenagers and older adults. Myth: successful people don't get depressed. Fact: depression can affect anyone regardless of age, income, education, or career success. Myth: recovery should happen quickly. Fact: recovery timelines vary greatly from person to person. Progress often happens gradually. Every small step counts. The future of depression research: 27:00, 29:00. The science of mental health continues to evolve. Researchers are exploring new medications, improved therapies, brain imaging technologies, digital mental health tools, psychedelic-assisted therapy research, personalized treatment approaches. This is an exciting time in neuroscience. Scientists are gaining a deeper understanding of how the brain processes emotions, memories, and stress. The more we learn, the more opportunities we have to improve mental health care. But while science advances, one truth remains constant. Human connection, compassion, and support continue to play an essential role in healing. Powerful conclusion: 29:00, 30:00. Let's return to the question we asked at the beginning. Could psychedelics help transform the future of depression treatment? Researchers are working hard to find answers. Early findings are encouraging, but many questions remain. What we do know is this: depression is real. It affects millions of people, and help is available. Whether through therapy, healthy lifestyle changes, social support, medical treatment, or future scientific innovations, there are many paths toward improved mental well-being. Recovery is not always fast. Recovery is not always easy, but improvement is possible. Every positive choice matters. Every conversation matters. Every step forward matters. If you found this video valuable, make sure to thumbs up like this video. Speech balloon comment your thoughts below. Outbox tray share it with someone who may benefit. Bell subscribe for more evidence-based health and brain science content. Thank you for watching. Take care of your brain. Take care of your mental health. And never stop learning. Part 3. The Brain, Hope, and Recovery. How Depression Changes Daily Life. 30:00, 33:00. Depression doesn't just affect mood. It can affect nearly every part of daily life. Simple tasks may suddenly feel overwhelming. Getting out of bed, answering messages, going to work, preparing a meal. Things that once felt easy can begin to feel incredibly difficult. This is one reason depression is often misunderstood. People on the outside may only see someone's actions, but they don't always see the internal battle taking place. Have you ever looked perfectly fine on the outside while struggling on the inside? Many people living with depression know exactly what that feels like. That's why understanding and compassion are so important. The Science of Hope. 33:00, 35:30. Here's something remarkable. The human brain is constantly changing. Scientists call this neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity refers to the brain's ability to adapt, learn, and form new connections. For years, experts believed the adult brain was mostly fixed. Today, we know that's not true. Your brain is continually responding to experiences, habits, learning, and environment. This doesn't mean change happens overnight, but it does mean improvement is possible. Every healthy habit, every supportive conversation, every therapy session, every positive step, these actions may contribute to gradual changes over time. And that message matters because depression often convinces people that nothing will ever improve. Science suggests otherwise. What recovery really looks like. 35:30, 38:00. Many people imagine recovery as a straight line, but reality is often different. Recovery may include good days, difficult days, progress, setbacks, growth, learning. A setback does not erase progress. Let's say someone starts exercising regularly, improving sleep habits, and attending therapy. Then they experience a difficult week. That doesn't mean they failed. It simply means recovery is a process. Think about learning a new language. You don't become fluent overnight. Mental health improvement often follows a similar pattern. Consistency matters more than perfection. Small habits that can make a big difference. 38:00, 41:00. Sometimes the smallest actions have the biggest impact. Consider these simple habits. Taking a short daily walk, drinking enough water, spending time outdoors, maintaining a sleep routine, practicing gratitude, limiting excessive social media use, reaching out to someone you trust. None of these habits are miracle cures, but together they can help create a healthier foundation for mental well-being. Here's a challenge for viewers. Choose one healthy habit today, just one, then practice it consistently for the next week. You might be surprised by the results. A message to anyone struggling. 41:00, 43:00. If you're watching this and dealing with depression, remember something important. Your current situation is not the entire story of your future. Difficult moments can feel permanent, but feelings change. Circumstances change. People grow, and support is available. You don't have to face every challenge alone. Whether it's a trusted friend, family member, therapist, counselor, or healthcare professional, reaching out can be an important first step. Sometimes asking for help is one of the strongest decisions a person can make, and that decision can change everything. Transition to the final conclusion. So after exploring depression, brain science, lifestyle tools, therapy, social support, and the emerging research surrounding psychedelics, one question remains. What can each of us do today to support better mental health? The answer may begin with awareness, education,